double helix is the essential code of life. And Narby is suggesting that ayahuasca taps us into the most primordial levels of our sense of self, of our own intrinsic biology.
Here we go. Hi everyone. What's up? Right on time. Yeah, I just started. Hello. Today we're gonna continue doing some black and white environments and probably gonna push myself a bit further. So I'm gonna try something a bit more extreme in terms of design. At least that's what I aim. I also gotta figure out what some of these shapes are. I haven't tried them all still. And I might as well pick up a reference soon. I have an idea in my mind, but it's not that clear, so I might need a reference. And I know I'm working on really low values, so it might be difficult to see on stream. Sorry for that. It's just what's going on in my head. And I want to experiment low-key a bit more, so this gray is still on the mask. No, this is below the white. These two levels are below the white. And I need a nice shape here in the middle. I haven't thought of any until now. So maybe like this. Bit too random maybe. Hi, by the way. Yeah, hello. Hope you are still experimenting too with this stuff. It's really cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, Hydra Bomb. It's been a while. How's it going? Yesterday? Yeah, I mean. I guess it's still a while. More than 20 hours. But don't mind me. Just really focused on this stuff. Might be talking nonsense. So this is still very simple as a general composition and shapes. I feel like it needs to be just a little bit more defined before we go into details. So let's maybe add something on top. As you can see, sometimes I'm using the eraser, sometimes I'm masking off. There isn't really a rule for that. I generally use the mask for stuff that I like, so I don't want to ruin it. Like interesting shapes and general designs and stuff that I could use further in the drawing. But I use the eraser for all the other stuff that is pretty much irrelevant. And all these kind of beams are quite boring to look at, so I'm starting to add some details. just to create some interesting patterns. And I might wanna add sparkle light into this 3 shapes in the middle. And today I'm gonna use some different brushes, at least 2 or 3, and just get a better texture here and there. And what usually is really helpful about these brushes that you can kind of mindlessly draw and come out with some good stuff, but at the same time it's kind of dangerous, since you wanna be always aware of what you draw, and you need to take your imagination under control. So I'd say that it's correct to use a few brushes, but not exaggerate. Also, I forgot the navigator, but now that I think about it, maybe it's not really necessary for this kind of stuff. I don't know, you tell me. I don't feel like it's necessary, but maybe some of you guys like it. Wonder who talks to you about the brush? Yeah, I don't know. Long distance friend. Yeah, this brush really works fine. I like this rounded edge, but at the same time I start to lose a bit of grip on the composition sometimes, so don't wanna play with it too much. I'm gonna save too. So this part here could be maybe a bit more light. Let's see. I wanna keep it quite dark, to be honest. So let's maybe add some shapes, like some trees. Like this one. I also want to put something in the middle to get a nicer perspective feeling. And I don't know about this white part here. It might be unnecessary. It might be better to establish nicer shapes up top. This might be like broken engine of some sort. And now it only needs character or vehicle to give it a sense of scale. So let's maybe prepare this part here for some sort of character to stand. Let's maybe use a shape for the silhouette of this sort of mountain. I might have one. What is this?
The double helix is the essential code of life, and Narby is suggesting that ayahuasca taps us into the most primordial.
So here in the middle there could be
of our own intrinsic biology.
something going on. I really wanna add like a ramp to the outside. Maybe let's add a gradient on this white. This could be also like a cave. I would need like stalagmites shapes. So let's try another character here and see how this scale works. Maybe even a tank. Let's use the texture brush. Might work better. So why not put more of this? I mean, I would probably suggest to use different shapes. It's kind of interesting, but don't think I was really able to pull it off. So let's maybe leave like 2 elements. And work a bit more on those. And also I'm gonna put some sort of rail here to separate them a bit on the foreground. I don't really like the rock here, so I might need to find a better shape. This is a bit too big. Oh yeah, this one. Alright. And let's work a bit more just on a perspective, so maybe on those shapes there. Just get a little bit of light in the elements, more in the background. I'm not sure if I like those 3 rings. Probably not. And I'm thinking about putting an element more farther back, like this one. Probably too white. I'm not sure if I like 3 of those. And I should have probably taken a reference about like war bunkers or just a war scene of some sort, but it's kind of too late now. There might be more shapes here in the foreground. More rocks. And I still wanna make that ramp somewhere, maybe like here. I don't know about maybe tilting all the drawing a bit more. Maybe like this, like it's some kind of ship carrying them over. Might work. And I'm looking for a texture for the terrain here. This might be another tank. And let's try and add some elements in the sky too. It's a bit too calm now, so let's maybe do some smoke. But it should really come the other way, probably. Let's see. There might be like an horizon with battleships. or maybe just a wider beach here. Yeah, I like it a bit more like this. There might be like men running here. Might wanna add that shape. Or just other tanks. Maybe still a bit hidden by these rocks here. And let's lighten up these two. It's still a bit peaceful, but it might be like an hidden operation or secret mission. So there's no need to make it too complicated. I would probably see more soldiers. But I don't know if I have the willing to draw them now. Let's maybe do a shape for those. If I can find any. Just really quick. To try it out now. I might need to do it again later, but there's no worry. and I can find just a couple more. Well, whatever, looks like I'm gonna do that later, so let's jump on another one. Of course, I don't know why the music is so not so loud. Let's skip this.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to open.
And I'm also gonna bring up the navigator while I'm at it.
Aperture science. We do what we must because we can.
Might be cool to open it up a bit more,
All of us, except the ones who are dead.
just to direct
Flying over every mistake.
the shapes in a different direction.
And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart.
There we go.
Killed me and tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of
So I still wanna start with the focus on the center, but this time maybe use a bit more white.
Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. Then I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run.
So there could be a big shape here. Let's work on the texture real quick. I don't know what this is. Maybe this one. Yeah, this is quite cool. No, I don't like this texture, to be honest. Let's look for something more exotic. I wonder what this is. I mean, this is kind of basic, but it's getting somewhere at least. I'm not sure if I like this perspective. It's a bit strange. I might wanna cut off the top of this. And let's try and repeat this in the back. This could be a bit more steep. This could be like a mountain, so let's try and add some mountain texture, some rocks. Even here in the front. This other arc here could have a different inclination. Might be broken too. And let's add a third for good measure. Also, maybe it's time to modify a bit the inclination of this. It might be cool to leave more space to the mountain. This looks a bit too much, like it's taken from the front. So this could be like a sort of passage. Reminds me a bit of Skyrim. So we are probably seeing this sort of monolith more from the top. And let's add some snow on it. And I'm sorry for the dog, it's not mine. Can't do much about it. This might be slightly better as a design, but I'm not sure still. I kinda liked the holes here. Let's maybe do a small pattern. Let's move this back there. Maybe not. I'm not sure still. Yeah, let's maybe remove this spot for now and add a third element more in the front. So let's maybe add some details at the bottom of these kind of stairs, so you can show it a bit more clearly here, just like decoration. And I don't know if the perspective is correct, but my guess is that's fine. So let's do a more snowy edge, so a bit more rounded. And there might be some snow coming from the top of the column as well. So let's use our shape. Like this. And it could be cool to define this too, but leave some sort of rural element in it as well. Definitely some more snow. These stairs too could have some footprints on them. Something that hints to a sort of story. Hi, poor are you, buddy? Hi, Bintra. What's up? Really good. Thanks. You probably haven't seen still this new kind of style that I'm trying out. But yeah, this is the new stuff I'm trying to master. It's good here. Well, that's cool. Almost vacation. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Is it like a national vacation or just your time that you are allowed to take? Just for vacation. Takes 4 weeks off. Oh, that's really cool. Happy for you, Bintran. Go to Hong Kong this Sunday. Oh, that's cool. I have a friend there. Yeah, he told me it's a really nice city. Lots of stuff to see and to do too. The food is good. Oh man, I really wanna taste some real, I guess I'm allowed to say Chinese food, even though it's not really China. So when we get in the airport, we start off with sushi, I think. The fish are fresh there. Oh yeah, because it's like an harbor there, Hong Kong. So I guess they all have fresh fish in the markets. And yeah, the sushi gotta be fresh for sure. Yes, yeah. Man, there is so much food that I wanna taste in the original country. Chinese and Japanese are the first for sure. Because, you know, when you eat Chinese and even like Malaysian here in Italy, you pretty much know that it's a lot different from the original. And I guess it's the same for Italian food as well. Just because, you know, you like the real ingredients, the good stuff. And it's quite sad, to be honest, because not everyone has the money to travel. So it would be cool to have a sort of real restaurant here or everywhere in the world. I don't know, maybe I just don't go to expensive restaurants. They might have the good stuff there. Just can't afford it. I mean, if I had an Italian restaurant, I'd probably charge a lot more, but gather the right ingredients instead of making like fake mozzarella and other surrogates. They change for Western people. Oh, really? So, like, even if you go there, they serve you different stuff? That's kind of strange. I mean, in Holland. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. It's. I mean, it's normal. It's okay, but from a culinary standpoint, it's quite sad, you know. You always have the risk to forget the real recipes, and I guess it's particularly true with popular food like pizza and pasta. I mean, where you live, where it's not China, the Chinese restaurant make dishes that is totally different. Yeah, but they can't do otherwise, I believe. They don't have the correct ingredients most of the time. At least that's what I think. Just because I know how hard it is to gather like real Italian food abroad. But maybe that's also an incentive to travel, and that's why most of the people don't care. I don't know. They add more taste enhancement. Oh. And it's cheaper also. Yeah, I mean, they basically wanna make money. So I guess they don't really care about the right ingredients and sane ingredients. Instead of brothel lines with a lot of meat and bones. Yeah, I mean, to make a nice brothel, you really need to work hard. So it's kind of understandable. gotta let it sit there for a long time. I don't know, I might travel to Hong Kong one day if my friend hosts me. Or even to Japan. Maybe when the prices will be a bit lower, like for the 8 plane and all. It's a nice place. Yeah, I mean, the only problem maybe is pollution. That's one thing that I'm not really used to here in Italy. I mean, there is a lot of pollution even here, but we don't have like big cities. Or at least not that big. So that might be a slight problem. But I don't know how hard it can get. I mean, sometimes it's pretty hard to breathe even here, so I might be already accustomed to it. I don't know. Alright. Already gonna fill up this with a shape. Like this one. And what I really wanted to try with this one is like fog and snow falling. It's something that didn't really come out fine yesterday, so I wanna try it again now. I have a lot of brushes, so those might help. So I need something like clouds or mist going around. Going to get some drinks. Alright, sure. This technique is so OP, man. Loving using it, really cool sketch. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really glad you found your way into it. You know, at first can be pretty deceiving, but after a while it's pretty mindless, like the other ones. I'm just trying out to get some snow effects. Something a bit more complex that I would probably do faster the other way. I also want to get a crisp edge on this one. Might be reasonable to add more snow on this side. To give a further indication of the direction of the snow. Maybe it's becoming a bit too messy. I don't know. Might just need to work on shapes a little bit more here in the front. And I also don't like the silhouette now. It's a bit too static. Maybe too much messy? You think so? I don't know, I believe just that it doesn't really mean much for now. So I wanna add just a scene, something going on. Oh yeah, and I also tried the cloud method we talked about yesterday. I'm gonna show you later. And it might have another weapon, maybe not a sword. Let's work his way into the cliché. You liked it? Yeah, it was quite relaxing. But I mean, it was a study, so nothing much came out of it. I see that it's not a matter of understanding cloud shapes. Or replicating them. There's not much about the technique, at least in my opinion. I'll put a sword here for sure. Don't know why the music stopped. Oh, it's maybe a bug. Let's jump on something a bit happier. Don't know what might be the correct position for this sword. Maybe like this. Oh, maybe slightly higher. Above the Dark Souls Knight on the shapes list there is a curved shape, it's awesome, you know. Let me see. Oh, these two? Yeah, I tried them out a little bit, but couldn't really find something cool to come out of it. So maybe if you wanna show me what you got. I don't know. Let's bring this sword to another level. Wanna work on this silhouette a bit more. Okay, now I like it a bit more. Oops, I believe it restarted. Back. Oh, I've been. Welcome back. As you can see, drawing didn't develop too much. Just a little bit.
Walking around restless is such a commitment for being alone. Interest, nothing but interest. I think I lost it forever ago.
Drawing can see already what's about. Yeah, that's kind of the purpose of these thumbnails. Just to give an hint.
There is an instant searching for home. I'll try to believe it.
And I believe that's it.
Try to conceive it by using
Might remove this stuff here.
there's gotta be a way to get out of here. Breathless, how are you breathless? Tired but restless, and lacking of tone.
This song is sad. Oh, just because you didn't see the movie.
How are you heartless? I see your
I mean, it's still kind of sad, but
make it
it has a meaning. So that makes it a bit less sad.
a better way to get out of here.
And by the way, it's the movie that talked you about yesterday. So it's not really sad as a genre. What's not really working for me are these drapes. They should be more on this side, probably. So let's try and fix these. Yeah, a bit more like this. Now reconnect the title. Yeah, I mean, the trailer is quite silly, and overall it's just a fun movie. I really recommend it to you all. It's called Swiss Army Man. Just check out the trailer. If you like the trailer, you're gonna love the overall movie. Otherwise, that's not for you. This sword is kinda long. I mean, it still doesn't read perfectly, but overall I'm quite happy with it. I mean, of course, the snowy effect is not perfect. I'd say it's overall mediocre, but it's just a thumbnail, so I kinda like this intensity of the wind and all. Even though, now that I think about it, this stuff should go the other way. More like this. Looks good. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna start a new one now, so if you have any suggestions, Vintran, I'm gonna happily follow them. %100% better than my thumbs. Well, I don't know, thumbs are also a matter of ideas. So maybe, I don't know, visually your thumbs are worse. But what's really important is the idea you wanna convey. So you might as well have better ideas than me. But your execution is better. Well, thanks again. If you have any questions about the technique and stuff, I'm gonna happily answer. Maybe lesser straight lines, a bit more broken. I mean the gate. Yeah, I started with a different gate, to be honest. But once I put this one on the left, I thought that it needed to be the same. But yeah, now I kinda regret that, to be honest. Probably gonna think about it once I finish it. More wear out look, but it's good. Well, that comes into the rendering zone, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to render it out too much in the thumbnail. But maybe I didn't get what you wanted to see. I don't know. I show you? Okay. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, maybe I can do that on the other side, where this snow is coming from. That might be a cool effect. Also here, probably. Hey Orbit, what's up? How is it going? I'm glad you're back today. Just break the silhouette a bit, then get lesser attention. Yeah, maybe it's a bit too much, even here. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. This is only the second one for today, so I wanna speed up the process a bit. But I just had this idea in mind and wanted to try new stuff. So don't regret taking more time to work on these. . 。  . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . . Let's add a gradient over it. Looks awesome as always. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I believe this is more what I wanted to achieve. You see less lines and stuff, but... Oh, hi, Saiyans. What's up? Glad to see someone new here. I mean, I'm glad to see everyone, but... let's say particularly glad to see you. And you? Oh yeah, I'm doing good. As I said before, I wanna speed up this process a little bit now. It's only the second one for today. And I wanna try some more stuff. Hope you like the music. You can request new songs if you want. But otherwise, just tell me. I always appreciate a little bit of feedback. What software do you use? Photoshop? Yep. This is Photoshop, but for the process that I'm using, you really don't need this program. It's mostly just a couple of levels. You could even work on one. So, are you French? No, I'm Italian, Saiyans. And now I also questioning if I am pronouncing your name correctly. I don't know. Hola, señor. Yeah, that would be Spanish, but I guess that's similar. Oh yeah, I need to try out this shape. €9 a month. Yeah, I know. But you know, it offers a lot of stuff with it. I'd like a lighter version, to be honest, for this type of stuff. But I could also use Krita. It's another drawing software and it's free, so I'd say that if you wanna start drawing digitally, you don't really need Photoshop at all. Krita is good, I'm not really a fan. I like Photoshop. I mean, it's the same for me, it has some bugs and all. But for beginners, it's just fine. I'm not sure if I like this, to be honest. Let's maybe try and squish it. And add a few other shapes. Let's try and add some bushes.
We've seen how strange things can get at night. Well, things are about to get a whole lot stranger.
Alright. I kinda like these plain compositions. Let's maybe change the color.
This mysterious driver tricks cops into
This
thinking
terrain.
he's about to pull over. Then all hell breaks loose.
I hope you guys like Kavinsky. It's a new addition to the playlist.
His moves are still baffling to the police as he swerves all over the road, driving like a man possessed.
Bamboo is very good starting tablet for the price. Yeah, I can't remember who was it, but there was someone on stream that got Bamboo for 40 euros or so. Maybe used, I can't remember. But yeah, overall,
Just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the twilight.
it's one of those.
Watch.
Oh, there we go. It was Hilda. Sorry, Drobom. Don't remember all the names. But I was sure it was someone that was pretty recording in chat. And I mean, you got a good affair
But in the blink of an eye, the driver
without any doubts. But it just shows that if you're a bit lucky and maybe you look for many offers, it's possible to get started and with a really good product, even for very cheap.
he's really thrown the cops for a loop.
You have this brush, Orbit,
Straight away, showing off his
and it's kind of cool to give it texture. It was recommended to me by Freelex.
For a moment, it appears as if the
And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about, because obviously there's a lot of discussions about brushes and how much they influence the techniques and stuff. And most artists say like that brushes don't really matter, but in my opinion they kinda matter, to be honest. Like without this brush you couldn't really give this texture, so do you know who Dennis Carson is? I believe it's a painter. Don't know much else about it.
The fence at the end means no way out. Or does it? Even watching it again, cops are
Song requests? Yeah, go on, Hydrabomb, if you like.
nothing more than the vanishing
I always liked your songs.
Garden City PD has come to call
You've seen his work.
car.
I can't remember really. Might be one of those that do like fan arts, but I don't wanna say something that I'm not sure about, so might not be true. Is there a TV on in the background? No? What do you mean? I mean, I'm alone in my room and I got no TVs. He's an incredible artist. Well, I'm gonna look it up then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love this rendering. It's pretty time consuming, but could if I post a link to one of his paintings in chat? Oh yeah, sure, I'm really interested on what you find the best out of those. I mean, there gotta be one that you like the most. Oh yeah, let's maybe try the clouds. I did a study this morning, so let's see if I can put that to work. I'm gonna start with the shapes. Oh, there you go. Let's see this. Oh, it's like Venom. Yeah, it's really cool. It's one of those realistic techniques, but applied to gory stuff. I really like it. I like the colors too. I mean, they're really cheap, but they have a nice noise. And by cheap I mean that, you know, red and blue. Are kind of cheap. Kinda fucked up the layer order here, but at the beginning I didn't want us to paint clouds in the back. Been a fan of his for a long time, at least 2 years. Couldn't believe how much better he's gotten over the last year. Oh well, I'm gonna check out his DeviantArt then. It's always cool to see people improving over time. I mean, all great artists always improve. In a way. Cloud looks good, I suck at painting clouds. Pretty much everyone else looked good to me. Yeah, I don't know, I spent a lot of time this morning studying clouds. Or better, studying a particular drawing. I'm gonna show you. This one. I mean, this is my study. The original is by Chalk. So I'm kinda putting this knowledge to work. Also got a YouTube channel, I think, that do something, if I remember correct. Oh, nice. Yeah, then I'm gonna check it out for sure. Maybe watch some of these videos tonight.
Then I lose all my energy. Then I cry, but I feel so free now. However far
And I might need to
away, like a child at the time
darken up the sky a little bit.
words they say I won't care inside my mind. It's like a wind. Don't be shy of what you feel, 'cause it's the result of what you give. And I lose all my air, and I lose all my air, my air, and I lose all my air, and I lose my
He's actually a really cool person. I talked to him many times, very nice person. Even though his art is horrible, but I like his tattoos also. And he's a tattoo artist. Oh, I see. Yeah, in my experience, tattoo artists can be either really fucked up or really nice. I guess he's just nice. Most artists are very nice like you. No, thank you. I don't know, maybe the problem is that many artists think that they are not artists, and many that really aren't try to be one. It's kind of a philosophical talk. I'm not good at it, so I'm not gonna go through it. I really wanna try add some reflexes on the ground. And also darken up the bottom a little bit. Maybe not this much. If you knew Pure in person, you wouldn't not say that. I guess. It depends. I mean, most of the time it's me that I don't like other people. And I cut all the contacts. Come back tomorrow, I tweet now. Alright, Rabon. See you tomorrow then. Thank you for sticking around. It's always nice to see you here, and have a good dinner. You the bomb. See, that made me laugh. I'd say we could really get along well. Alright, I don't wanna spend too much time on this. Just a cloud. But I wanna try another reflection. I never really tried to do something like this, at least on purpose. Maybe it's easier to do it like this. I don't know. You know, you would think that everyone over here in America would have American cars, but now we jump in our Lambos and Ferraris, and I everyone trying to sleep at 2 AM in the morning. How many? Is it really 2 AM? But I'm sorry for that. Even though you're talking about Italian cars to an Italian, so that's kind of strange. So hey, where do you live in America, Orbit? Maybe I asked you already, but I can't remember. Sorry for the Italian. It's the powerful Italian engines. and awesome exhaust that we Americans can't figure out, so we just throw some random crap in a Camaro and call it good. Well, I like Camaros, at least in the design. Never draw one. Never draw a Ferrari. Neither, so let's say that I'm not a good judge when talking about cars. Oh, thank you for the follow, Science. Or Science, I guess. Thanks a lot. Still cannot say like welcome to the family, welcome to the pack. I haven't still decided what to call all the followers. Camaros are cool, but Ferraris you can't say no. They cost like 3 billion practically. Oh yeah, that's interesting, because I actually know quite a lot about prices of supercars. Since I have a family member working there. So yeah, the most expensive are probably Ferrari. And even though Lamborghinis are more exclusive, Ferraris usually have a ton more of accessories and options, and that costs really a lot, like some BMWs. It's kind of strange. Ferraris are, I think, 1 million, 458 is around 7 or 800k, I think, pretty expensive. Yeah, well, those models are quite unique, but even the less unique, like regular models, are still really expensive. See, pretty, I mean, like, never going to be able to afford one. Yeah. But that comes to most cars, at least for me. And it's honestly something that I don't really want to spend money on it, so I just don't feel the need. And I believe that America is quite different in that regard. I believe that without a car you couldn't really do much, so I justify it a bit more. But here in Italy you don't really need it. And I don't really like driving around anyways. So yeah, that was our unpopular opinion spot for the day. It's time to get back at the drawing. So let's maybe add a shape somewhere. The guy. I made this one from a GIF. Depends on the mood, I mean. Yeah, maybe that's true. But I still see it like a bit too dangerous for me. Maybe it's because I really don't trust people in general. People are stupid like me. Well, there we go. That's the explanation to my fears. All right. I'd like to add another element too, somewhere. Maybe like a ship back there into the horizon. You know, when you can see only the mast, I believe it's called, of the ship. I don't know what that effect is called, but characterly app with the pictures full read. Yeah, I mean, it's just to get something for the eye to land on. I don't really have any particular affection to that character. It's just a shape I stole from a gift. And let's add like a sail. Stuffman time. What's that? Is it like a TV show? Yeah, I don't know what it is. What do you mean? Let's put other series. This is so lonely. Amber Cullen Chalk. Oh, you mean stuff, man? Yeah, but I didn't get it with the other vocal. I thought it was Stuff Man with the A, because he has a staff, not Stuff Man. Or whatever, guys. Let's put a staff. Why are you sad? I really thought it was because of a staff. And I'm gonna put one now in it. I guess I'm just stupid. Let's paint this a little bit. I wrote it wrong. What did you write wrong? I don't know, I really thought it was Stuff Man with the A because of this stuff, and that's all. Stuff School Edition. Yeah, it's because it's Stuff Man, not Stuff Man. That's what I'm convinced of. Maybe I was wrong my whole life. Let's add like a light on top of it. What are you talking about? It's stuff, guys. You are wrong. It's stuff, man. Whatever. I'm gonna just keep throwing, pretending like nothing happened. Stuff, man, the greatest of all superheroes. Yeah, there we go. Someone gets it. Sri Lama, thank you. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, video delay. I don't know, that's super strange. You shouldn't really. I set it to minimum delay. Let's add some particles. I really like this. Oops. Going crazy talking about this stuff. Solve? Why this solve? I mean, it's just that you guys got it wrong. It's called stuff now. I like that too, looks good. Yeah, thank you. It's one of Stuffman's perks, having like burning torches around. I mean, this stuff is awesome all around, a lot of uses.
Look as good as the day I met you. I forget just why I left you. I was insane. Stay and play that Blink 182 song.
Alright, I guess there's time for another one. Does it ban like that forever? It's a secret how this stuff, man. Oh man, I'd love to have that emoticon. Guys, we gotta reach 1,000 followers and get the stuff man emoticon. Please. Make it happen. Yeah, you know what? Let's draw stuff man. Just drawing all for it for him. Like Oops. Can you imagine ads all over the place say light the stuff, join the cause? Man, we gotta make it happen. And there comes Staffman. I might do a short comic of him. Maybe drawn really badly, like One Punch Man. I mean the first One Punch Man. Making movies, yeah, gadgets and stuff. Getting him in theaters with his roaring stuff. Never write stuff, man, ever again. I mean, it's the correct way, so... Stuffman, the Battle Part 1, Part 2. I'd say the third should be like Stuffman versus Stuffman. He's a nemesis, of course. Yeah, let's write it back here if I can. It's a prequel. Really good. Just realized two stuffs slapping against each other. Yeah, it's the main plot. The cringe is real. Why do you say that? Oh, we gotta make the burning stuff. So let's use the brush then again. He's like waving it. And let's put some dark sparkles too. The infinite burning stuff is greatest power. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's his greatest power. You know, like in movies, they always find a hidden power at the end. So I guess he has one too. Something about this stuff, of course, but maybe something more specific. And here at the front there could be a staff man. Let me remove this for a second. So like he's kneeled down. Praying for his life. Because he knows that Staffman is more powerful. I mean, of course, Staffman is more powerful, but I just realized it. How about his secret power is every staff he comes near lights on fire forever too, and that's really powerful. I mean, think of all these cities full of burning sticks. He could control the world easily. I think Michael Bay must be the director, lots of explosions. Yeah, I see it quite fitting too. I mean, I don't know if he's good enough for the role, but oops. Stuffman should have a glowing katana on his back. Will fit the ninja-like nature, give him a room for another power. Yeah, that's a really nice idea. Let's shape up Stuffman a bit better and add his double katanas. I mean, one is not enough, clearly. He's too powerful. He's gonna break one really easy. So the two katanas are a must. So let's remove the writing here. Let's try to come up with something decent. Maybe like a line going here. I don't actually like this stuff now. It's a bit too big for him, maybe. And being the background so white, you can't really see the burning on the torch. I mean on the stuff, which is unfortunate. So we might need to do something for that. I like how he's like emerging from this black shape. Could be like a capsule. It is a telephone pole, but a giant staff man probably. Oh man, that's perfect. Such a cool line. And he could control telephones too. Man, Stuffman is so awesome. Let's add a pole here. Maybe numerous pole. I mean, he is the lord of the staffs, after all. Can control pretty much every staff shaped thing. And of course all these stuffs have like small drapes. So Stuffman can also control the stuff or Stuffman? Well, it's a good question. I'm gonna think about it. Consoles all the poles and stuffs, that would mean, oh mercy. Yeah, you're right, Orbit. Now you really realize his full potential. It's pretty terrifying. Stuffman can control all the stuff, not stuff. Yeah, I believe that's the correct explanation. So, Stuffman can control all the stuff apart from stuffs. And Stuffman is left with stuffs. Which are clearly more powerful. Let's add some features to his head. Empty eyes. A nice bald head. Just imagine Stuffman is just festooned with a bunch of random stuff. Always has just what he needs. Yeah, it's pretty much like Mary Poppins. So that gives us a sort of scale on how powerful he is. Clearly not at the level of Stuffman. Like some Twinkies and donuts. Think about how we came out with these ideas. Well, that's not so important anymore. This is the real world we are living in. And Stuffman has no mercy. So this could be like the throne of Stuffman. Of course, the perspective is all wrong, but it does not follow that rules. Does not commit to perspective. Hi, Live to Create. What's up? You might feel a bit out of the loop here, but I'm gonna do a quick resume, I guess, of the situation. So this is Stuffman, and he's the most powerful human being in the universe. And this one is Stuffman with the U, just his nemesis. Hope you understood. You are from Italy? Yeah, I am. Remember you, long time no see. Yeah, I guess I seen you in chat too. Oh, thank you, Tekeo, for the follow. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you like the story of stuff, man. Pretty impactful. So yeah, how is it going? Live to Create? How was your day? Oops. Oh yeah, that's in the music video. Kinda worried about it for a while, but it was just a music video. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, cool. Hope you're gonna have fun here. So, kinda like adding more stuff in the background. Maybe some giant balls. Let's think about something that directs the attention to stuff, man. So maybe something along this line. And this in the front could be slightly more light. Cool if I draw a stuff man on my DeviantArt. I mean, of course. It would be really cool. I mean, it's gonna take over the world anytime soon, so it's probably good to show your appreciation to his figure. Show that you are one of his disciples. Can't find the brush. Oh, here it is. Oops. There we go. He is. So what else? I mean, this is kind of impactful already as a scene. I wish you could see more of the desperation on this character's head. But that's okay. Let's maybe jump on a new one. I mean, always with Stuffman, of course, but something more majestic. So maybe he's like facing a big threat. Where is he? There we go. So his staff has gotten a bit bigger. And even if that sounds a bit stupid, let's start drawing from this fact. So he's probably facing bigger enemies too. Maybe it's time to use some shapes. And Photoshop is lagging a bit. Don't know why. Let me save on a new one.